lot of people are making a big deal about the quarterback battle and how it's wide open. But for running backs, I mean, you got 3, 4 of you guys who are battling for playing time. And how good is that in camp to have that type of competition?
For a team, it's great because we all know we got a long season. We take a lot of hits every play, so we need three, 4 backs that can get motion and get to running the ball. But it's good to see because it makes like for me personally, I know we got 3 backs. I know like a game time, it could be really all 3 backs eating the whole game. Like we don't need a receiver. Like we can just run the ball all year. So it's just fun. And then they actually my friends, so it's like they doing good, and then like it's happiness. So it's just like my friends is balling, we balling, and then coming from Hawaii, like I was on a team where we had 3 rushers. So it's like I've seen where you can have 3,000-yard rushers or three whatever rushers, and everybody in the running back room is contributing, eating, and happy. So it's we don't see it as competition. We all know it's like the best player gonna play. Though you gotta run the rock. You gotta run the rock. When you get the ball, you gotta do your dance.
How much is your relationship with TJ grown? Seeing, you moved to Chandler after he gone to Utah, and just the bond that the two of you have being, similar backgrounds.
So similar background. So we already knew each other. We our running back coach at Chandler, Coach Eric Richardson. He a good guy. So when I came to Chandler, he was always talking about TJ. So I already knew about him. And then his mom used to babysit my little brother and siblings and stuff like that. So then my parents kind of had a relationship with his mom and stuff. So then it kind of grown. So when I got here, it's TJ. He a running back. So I see him like my first day here. He went with me to Walmart to get all my stuff and stuff like that. So and he's from Arizona. There's not too many people on the team from the West Coast. So you feel me? But nah, TJ, my dog, like all the running backs, like they my best of friends on the team for real.
Coach, go ahead. Are the two of you rooming together?
No, we don't. You feel me? I room with Shedro Lewis, another running back though, so we all good.
Coach Freeze mentioned something the other day, and it was only the first day of practice, so I take it a little bit with a grain of salt. But he noticed that the quarterbacks were pulling on the RPOs a little more for the throw instead of the run. And it seemed like maybe he wants to rely on you guys a little bit more here this year, maybe than the running backs have been relied on in the past in the league. Do you feel that? Do you get that sense that there's an expectation for you guys to go out there and be a big part of this offense? And what's your expectation?
I feel like regardless of as who was at QB, that's how the running backs are like coming into the day, coming into practice. Like regardless who at quarterback, regardless of the play, we the best group out here, and we gonna have the best performance every day. That's kind of what we want to come into. Like us in the O-line, we real connected. They call them the Union. We call ourselves the Mob. So it's like we 1-1. So we want to have the best day as it is. But like me as a running back, like when he pulls the ball, I kind of get a little upset. But like it's as long as we score and making plays, it's all good. But of course, I would like to, you feel me, see the ball. But I trust Coach Freeze and what he's doing. That was a big part of it. Like I believe in what they got going and what they know and what they can do with their coaching and their knowledge. So I don't really question it. I just do what they say. Run this, run that. Go tackle somebody, I go tackle them. Go block somebody, I go block them. Run the ball, run the ball. So every time I get it, I got to run it. So it's like regardless of it, I just try to trust the scheme and hope everything works out in the end.
Does every position room have a name? You said they're the O-line's the Union.
Yeah, we the Mob. I know receivers are the Baja Boys. The quarterbacks, I don't even know if the quarterback got a little name yet, but I know the running backs. The running backs the Mob, the O-line the Union, and then receivers the Baja Boys. They do their little dance and stuff when they score and all that. So we got a little thing going, but in all, the whole offense, we want to be the best in the nation. We want to know receivers, like no matter the day, each receiver going out there, every room want to just be the best we could be, and let this. I wasn't really here for the past years, but from what I'm hearing, everybody wants this to be the best year, and I just want every year to be the best year. So that's where it all comes down to.
You brought up the relationship with the O-lineman, and I asked Cooper McCall this last week, and he said, you guys went to dinner, and it was time to bond and fellowship and get to know each other. How much did that help to get both groups on the same page?
It helped a lot. It helped a lot. We went to La Coretta. That was my first time eating there. Had tacos and some nachos. So everybody was eating good. So it was a good time. But it really helps a lot because we have a lot of people. Like it's not like we all came in the same class together, but a lot of us are transfers and stuff. So we are all coming from different positions and situations and all coming together as one. So like I feel like fall camp's really helping us a lot because we got to see each other. It seems like we're here every day, all day. So we got to see each other so much, but it's just like that team bonding and just knowing like we have to work together. I make you better. You feel me? You miss a block, I'm there to pick it up. You make the block, I'm there to make it correct, and we score. You feel me? So it's one of those things where we like they know like regardless of if we're friends, we got to work together. We know. Regardless if we were friends or not, we need them. So, but it works even better because we're friends. You feel me? So it's all a good thing. We just trying to gel more and more. We got like a whole month until season, and then it's only getting better because the more plays we make, the more hugs we give, and the more happy we get, and the more smiles that are made. You feel me? So yeah, I love the O-line. They my dogs, and it's good. So it's a big change from what I had at Hawaii to here. So it's just happy to see every day. You got some big boys down there in the paint.
Did you guys get the queso at La Coretta?
Yeah, I had the little steak and cheese, and I had the little extra. Yeah, I had the extra queso on it. Yeah, I actually took it to go box home. I said, yeah. So, and I was like, so when I was in AZ, I used to love the little food spot. So when I first came here, this is my first like food, like Mexican food spot I went to. Yeah, I'm a fan of La Coretta. I'm a fan.
UTJ Shedro, like how would you say your games are different from each other? Your skill sets are different. How do you guys complement each other?
So this is the speed conversation. We're going to argue personally who's the fastest, but in reality, Shedro is the speed guy. But Shedro, it's kind of weird because I feel like we all got, you're going to look at Shedro and you're going to say he's kind of smaller and stuff, but Shedro going to hit you. You feel me? So he could pass the block, run the ball, pass the ball. He could run, and he's probably the fastest person I've probably seen in a while. And TJ, he an all-around back too. So it's like, I feel like all of us, you put us all in any situation. If you want to throw us the ball, we gonna make the catch. We gonna pass block. We gonna run the ball. But yeah, so everybody has their little tools and stuff. And then I feel like you feel me? Everybody got their little dance, but I feel like we can all do it all if you just ask us to and stuff. So we're gonna see what Coach Freeze like us at what, and Coach Johnson see what they like, and then we just gonna run the ball. But you feel me? I'm 0, Cedro 1, TJ 2. So. We got it right there.
How has this transition been like for you? Like not only football-wise, but personally?
Personally, it's a lot different. It's coming from Hawaii, you see the beach every day, and it's like...
Lynchburg is similar in that area.
Oh, no, but like when I was leaving Hawaii, I kind of knew like no matter where I went in the island, I go to Texas, Cali, I knew whatever place I lived at, I was going to be losing, waking up, and what I see is going to be a little uglier than what I'm used to. But honestly, other than that, that's pretty much like everything else has been smooth. Like milk is $3 here. Milk is super cheap. That was probably the biggest thing that had me like, cause I had to buy milk on my own out in Hawaii. That was like $8, $7. I'm like, ooh, and then here milk $3. So that was a big change. That was a good change. But other than that, it's been good. It's good. I'm close to the family, and then different time zone. Everybody's on the same time zone as me. But other than that, it was good and fun. Everybody's loving and happy. Nobody's sad. Everybody keep the good energy up. So it was pretty easy, you feel me? Workouts is good. They feed us good here, you feel me? School, great. Oh, school better than it's ever been. So it's like, I can't complain, you feel me? I'm smiling, happy, you feel me? Everybody got their little bumps in the roads and stuff, but for the most part, I can't complain on how the move. It couldn't have went better. Like, when I was moving, they said, like, the grass isn't always greener on the other side. Oh, it was more than green on the other side. For millions of miles down, it was very green. So I'm glad. It was a tough one to move. Like, I'm glad I'm here at Liberty, but, like, leaving the ocean, like, the waterfall, it was like, I'm from Colorado, you feel me, pine cone trees. But leaving that waterfall was tough. But, no, Virginia it's welcomed me. I welcomed it, and I love it here. It's super green here. It's kind of confusing how it rained a little bit, but I like it here.
Coach Aldridge mentioned yesterday the emphasis on creating turnovers in camp this year. Didn't create that many last year. Want to improve in that. What are they doing maybe in practice? How do you see that focus, that emphasis day to day in camp?
Getting to the ball, just make sure you run into the ball, finishing plays, try to punch out the ball, just really putting emphasis on just trying to punch the ball out.
Are there any drills or anything else that they're doing that maybe has changed from last year to try to put more of an emphasis on that?
Yes, we do a lot more ball drills, just trying to get the ball out and everything.
Coach Aldridge brought up, the trend, like the growth from freshman year to sophomore year usually is the biggest one for players. What have you seen in your growth from freshman year to sophomore year, even though they haven't played a game this year, but have you seen a growth in terms of where you are as a player?
I feel like for myself as a player, honestly, the game speed. Last year as a freshman, it's a faster game speed. So you kind of feel like you're spinning, but if you're good, you can make plays. But going into this year, I feel like the ball game just slows down a lot more for me. Just being able to read my keys a lot faster, and just be places before they're there.
You slimmed down at all, or have you put on some weight?
I slimmed down a little bit, and I went back up to 225. So.
So you were playing with it last year?
Actually, no. Last year I played around like 205. I came in 230, all the running and weightlifting. I dropped down to like 205. Went back up to 225 this year.
How have you grown as a leader down here?
As a leader, I feel like I've grown a lot because Liberty is a great team, so that helps a lot with it. Just having that good bond with your team, and if somebody says something to you, it's not something negative. They just want to see you be better.
Was there someone that said that you need to step up and be a leader on this team, or is that something that just came naturally for you?
I feel like just being a leader has always been natural for me. I've always had a lot of eyes on me, so I just feel like just being that leader role is just the role that I was meant to be in. That relates a lot because as linebackers, we are the leader of the defense. So, just trying to get the ball out and, emphasizing that to the whole defense to get the ball out just plays a big part in the whole defense.
You're seeing a lot of these quarterbacks out here competing for this job. You've had to go against them a few times now. What do you make of the different guys out there that are trying to win the job?
I think we got 3 pretty good quarterbacks, and I think it'll come down to whoever the team's behind, honestly. That's how I feel about it.
Who are some other guys in that linebacker room? Maybe they're newcomers, maybe they're new to the position, but who are some guys that you feel like have stood out so far? Definitely
Mike. Me and him play the same position, so, he's a great player. So, he makes me become a better player. So, it's just competition, but it's all good.
You prefer playing the Mike position, or do you have a preference whether you play Mike or Will?
Yeah, I'd rather play Mike because I like being in the box. I like to fit the run, but, I can play Will if it's needed.
What is bringing Akil to the room done for you guys?
Akil, that brings a lot to the room because Akil, he's been playing since a freshman like I have. So, that's just more game experience as far as, just knowing what to do in the game speed and everything like that, just knowing the game atmosphere. So that does a lot for the linebacker group.